Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Vasily Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
I've been playing on PC, man, and like
Julio Cesar,
my punches is not landing. I've been watching Discord and people talking about this is the best update that they done had. The update before this was way better than this. Like my punches is not landing.
All of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight.
I don't know what the problem is.
Go.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned.
I can't get them to land, man.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up.
I hit him and got countered.
Failing to score with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot.
I hit him and got countered. I don't understand this game, bro.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The courage on display here is incredible. How about that time counter shot? Couldn't land that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round.
Punches landing a little bit, man, but it's not landing like I think it should be, man. Like I think it should.
And there's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I hit him, bro. Like, how I get countered and I hit him?
There's a scoring blow. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot.
Right in his face. That's what I'm saying.
Cards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Right in his face, bro. Right in his face. Oh.
Let's talk about Loma in that last
It's like the punch go right through his jaw.
An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Reset.
And there's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure.
Hit him and got counted.
That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
That time I missed.
Lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches.
I hit him with the straight.
For that receipt.
Still
It's
got
always
counted.
coming. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the hook. The perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I hit him in the body jab.
Let's talk about
and still got counted.
And a round that seemed like eternity for them.
I'm telling you, bro.
To a close.
Wow.
It don't make sense. He probably won that last round.
Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can you believe it? He put Chavez down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
That's...
Whoa. It don't be making no sense, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Look, man.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
I lost the round because they BS.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. To make or break a fight.
Your mind back.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are
Both
going
of them
to do
hooks to the body just missed. And I was in range.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Beautiful counter shot. Missing with the hook. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The jab not finding its target.
That puts him in a counter. Supposed to be in a counter.
Competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab won't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
I'll probably end up tied before him.
That jab doesn't find a home. It's all offense all the time. That jab was blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Okay.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout with that.
Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of defense here at all. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
I'm beating this dude. Like I've been beating him, bro. I ain't dazed him not one time.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
He ain't tired.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He just misses with that jab. Nope, that hook won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. How about that time counter shot?
I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked. Hold it right
About
there.
time.
Uh-oh. Lomachenko just got rocked.
About time. My Lord, bro.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
GG's, Julio. GG's, bro. You did the best you can do. It's the game. It's undisputed. But you did what you could do.
Another win. Another...